Patsoi MLA S. Kunjakishore says popular government is likely to be formed in Manipur before January 20th. New Chief Minister to be decided by Centre's High Command. Fox Manipur acting President BM Yaima Shah lamented only few left to defend Manipur from fragmentation attempts by vested groups. Campaign for Just a Fair Delimitation JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba urges people and elected MLAs to collectively demand centers to identify illegal immigrants before conducting census in Manipur. Manipur CEO teamed to participate in the India International Conference on Democracy and Election Management in New Delhi. Conference aims to strengthen democratic institutions globally. Ireng Naga Village Authority lodged formal complaints at the Gamnom, the Sapar Maina police station, alleging armed intimidation, vandalism and death threats by cadres of K&F cadres under suspension of operation. Manipur Staff Selection Commission Chairperson T. Ranjit assures Commission is fully committed to curbing corruption and ensuring fair and transparent recruitment process for government jobs. Rajya Sabha MP Leisembasna Jauba expresses concern over rising incidents of heart-related ailments among younger population in Northeast and urges doctors for focused research to understand the underlying causes. And India observed 78th Army Day honoring soldiers' role in safeguarding democracy and nation's territorial integrity. President, Vice President and Prime Ministers extend warm greeting to Indian Army personnel, veterans and their families. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Patsoi MLA S. Kunjakishore says a popular government is likely to be formed in Manipur before January 26. He made a statement while inspecting ongoing road repair work at Sagolband Moirang Hanubal Lairak in Patsoi constituency today. The MLA, however, clarifies that it is not certain who will lead the new government, stating that the decisions rest with the centre's high command. Expressing confidence as a BJP legislature, Kunjakishore said he firmly believes that a popular government will take charge in the state in the near future, highlighting developmental works in the constituency. The MLA said the bag of development has picked up significantly and assures that all major roads and streets in the Patsoi Assembly constituency will be blacktopped by this February.
System Manxa, the government number later, near Havasa, I can give me a more in that BJP, MLA in 8,000. Kanana leader, but I do the Aiguna, Lepangamadu, the Wiki Center, High Commander, already decision of the Lerman in the country, when a Magi Pinaminarsi, and over Langamalaga, Valerie, but say he must have Monkey Bumatam, Changsan Minaga, we manipulate four lots of festival, at the wish they could sang them, never Yabi sang the Southern Miners.
Fox Manipur acting President BM Yaima Shah expresses concern that only a shrinking number of people remained willing to defend Manipur against attempts by vested interests to fragment the state. He was speaking at the 27th Foundation Day of the United Rural Development Organization URDO, a conglomerate of 25 clubs under Segmaijing and Kordag Ichil, held today at the Fogakchau Bazaar Community Park. Addressing the gathering, BM Yaima Shah said sustained public pressure on the centre is essential to restore a popular government in Manipur as a step towards resolving the ongoing crisis. He noted that although civil society organizations from the state had held a meeting with Home Ministry officials in New Delhi to discuss a roadmap for peace. No concrete actions has followed so far. Stressing unity, he said all 35 communities residing in Manipur must come together, raise a collective voice and demand the restoration of a popular government to address the prevailing situation. Social activist Udikingbam Ramesh, URDO President Sahabdullin Chesaba and other prominent local figures attended the program.
Economy the people social lava semilon later Badina, Saisu my missing Taman Badiso, Aduba, Awata, Ogo Mayam, Maramoraga, Sado Mayam, Ayunare, Asina, Nasibi, Simba country, Asina, London Sita, say he could farm the Manning Halaga, Layhore, Lambi, Tongi, Pigeon Sing, Toman, Koina, Sakataba Mayam said, say he could farm the Manning Halan Layhore, Hadasima, Yatna City, Tindigo Miamda, Tanzanini, London Sita, Laminariba. Ecoigi over Apunbagi Pangan, Tona Aduna, Ecoigi over Apunbagi Kujel Aduna, Ecoima Lega, and you have said, Single Ladiba, Amadi Tanda Ladiba, Ecoigi Miana, Apunbagi Kujel, Amako, Tanai, and the day.
Speaking on the occasion, social activist Udikingbam Ramesh said the Sekmaijind Kordak belt continue to suffer from serious deficiencies, citing poor road conditions and a shortage of teachers in government schools. He urged members of the pressure group to actively work for development in the area. Meanwhile, URDO President Sahabuddin Chesaba appealed to authorities to complete repair work on the Sekmaijind Kordak road by February.
Other Leramba could have soon of a mise, Mam Park Kennedy percentage Kia Ogese, Mayam tell of the Yam Bio. Elena, how did a quick stage the D, which smiled Dore. Although I get Horokadava, I get Tunda Lakadava, is I choosing the D. Makojo at the Manatum, Samuma Konda, Konumamang, Danatagana, Konaka, the Lepalamaga, a Hoshim Sakazira getting his.
How you call it because as someone of a cat and a semi tablet and the Utaragadi, February, Aroba Sayonda, Semi Taragadi, Equi, Barzasing, Kusam in Tongi, Bachakaraga, Equi, Marineva, social occurring, Tanazaraga, Equi Hariba, London Star, Semidukotizing Patra Valambi, Satpam Draba, Young Hydrabalambi, Equi Shemzagana, Press me down among Tamzari.
Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba stressed the need for the people of Manipur and elected MLAs to collectively demand central government to identify illegal immigrants before conducting census in the state. He warned that indigenous communities could face extinction if timely and concrete measures are not taken and outsiders are allowed to influence governance. Jitendra Ningomba made the statement during a campaign program on just and fair delimitation held at the Wangu Sabald in Vishnupur district. The program was attended by the Wangu Terakhong Gram Panchayat Pradhan, Panchayat members and local residents. Referring to Census 2027, Jitendra Ningomba said the first phase will begin in April this year, followed by the popular enumeration phase in February of 2027. He stressed that the census is not merely a population count but a key exercise linked to development planning and welfare assessment. He said the government must understand the reason behind public opposition to the census in Manipur, adding that a fair census would ensure genuine citizens receive their rightful benefits. Highlighting past irregularities, Jitendra Ningomba pointed out that the 2001 census showed an abnormal rise in population in 9 subdivisions including Mao, Marand, Purumd, Saitu, Gamfazold, Machi Village, More and Chokpi Karong, while the valley areas recorded a decline. He alleged that previous census exercises were unfair and manipulated by officials.
제설적인 도구니 어느 제설적 도구보다 계속 계속 도구야. 나는 그때마다 나도 India Pakistan ani khaydu na ko matamda Jammu and Kashmir je madu kitan matam khaydu ko na thiye ba 1961 matamda Arunachal Pradesh aise masi ko na thiye ba sumali na bola 1971 da Nagaland state se masi thiye ba hogi ji ekoi Manipur ki area budi pe masi shusinda mi ko ki budi yawo ekoi IBC me mo ne ekoi lady ba takwa musu chin area da lady bole na so full control of the makogi administration da maki control to bonde ekoi amu chasi biya di hai mo mo ya su ko rekanda ekoi madu khura hulo rekanda logo me lo India da hai da gani makogi ta su ya khali
JFD Finance Secretary Sunil Karam also highlighted the serious consequences of an improperly conducted census. He said if illegal cookie immigrants are included in the upcoming census, they will be entitled to all benefits meant for the Indian citizens.
Illegal cookie migrant Adunati, Burma, Myanmar, Sangal, Chapo, Mayan, Lanka, Yori. I got a visa, Hyper Machines, Hatter Census, before Ita, Muyo, Indian citizen already. Do you want to think of the what and not just come to Pampa Hato, Hana Mighty, Amasubari, Learning to travel, it's not indigenous policy. Some manners in the pie.
A team from Chief Electoral Office CEO Manipur will participate in the India International Conference on Democracy and Election Management to be held in New Delhi from January 21st to 23rd. The conference, organized with an aim to strengthen democratic institutions globally, will see participation from elected officials and scholars from across the country. Representing Manipur, the CEO's office will be part of a thematic group comprising 3 scholars and officials. The thematic groups includes Assistant Professor of Dhanamanjuri University, Muhammad Fajuddin Khan, Manipur University Research Scholar N.G. Chinthoibi Chanu, and High Court Standing Counsel Tim Hauband. Speaking to media at the CEO conference held in Lumphel today, Joint Chief Electoral Officer Eld Lokeshwar Brahmachari Mayum said that Manipur will present a report on the theme ease of political participation in voter registration at the conference being held under the aegis of the Election Commission of India. He added that the reports presented at the conference will be achieved internationally and served as valuable academic resource for future research on democratic processes and election management.
State Kudimoki CEO da team assign to team se Manipur gi oina ease of political participation in voter registration. Manipur khaktana dana atopa state sing da moina piriba team sing do gi matungina hariba report asi kongdorin. 3 days ki international conference da ekoi da piriba responsibility se hariba team asida session conduct tawgani aduga ekoi gi hariba team asida EMBs mayam ama atopa country ani gi ekoi da assign to rakhani India gi expertise democracy da ladiba koina practice tawraga laiba se sigi information sing best practices sing aduga haidagi chunagadaba mawong sing se India gi side tagi kari tawi age habadu gathered tawraba matungda international idea gi platform lawraga hariba information sing se thamgani.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC under the aegis of All India Congress Committee AICC today launched a state-level talent hunt program at the Congress Bhavan Imphal. AICC National Spokesperson Avani Bansal, MPCC President K. Megha Chandra and other senior party leaders were present on the occasion. Speaking to media, Avani Bansal said the talent hunt initiative is being conducted nationwide to identify and promote grassroots talents, providing citizens an opportunity to raise Manipur voices on the national platform. Interested participants of 18 years and above can apply by scanning the QR code provided for the talent hunt, with the last date for submission set as 25th of this month.
This is a historical moment because the Congress party is opening doors and inviting voices to directly become a national spokesperson. What are we looking for in national spokespersons and media panelists? Well, the ability to intelligently argue what you believe in. So we are not looking for national spokespersons who will defend the party alone. We are looking for people who can defend democracy, who can defend constitutional values, and who can truly emerge as the voice of Manipur on a national platform. So our first category is that of media panelists and national spokesperson. The second category is that of publicity coordinators.
Ireng Puiluang Naga Village Authority has lodged a formal complaint with the officer in charge of Gamnom Sapramena Police Station, Kangpopi District, alleging armed intimidation, vandalism and death threat by cadres of the Kuki National Front, KNF, a suspension of operations grouped under the United People's Front, UPF. According to the complaint, on the night of January 11th at around 1:30 a.m., armed KNF UPF cadres in combat uniform illegally entered Ireng Naga village. The intruders allegedly vandalized a public property, destroyed a community waiting shed, and defaced the village memorial stoned by writing slogans such as "Kuki land" and "Stay away," amounting to criminal trespass, mischief, and ethnic intimidation. The complaint further stated that on January 12th, following a peaceful road blockade by villagers seeking security protection, one Tiger Kipgend, also known as a Thangboy or Haugen Thang Kipgend, reportedly a KNF commander, contacted the village chairman through WhatsApp and mobile call at around 12:05 p.m. He allegedly issued explicit threat of open gunfire and warned of burning down the entire village. Later the same day at around 2:01 p.m., around 30 to 40 heavily armed cadres were reportedly sighted advancing towards the village, triggering panic and fear of an attack among residents. The village authority has assured immediate registration of an FIR under relevant IPC and UAPA provisions, urgent development of security forces to protect civilians, and strict legal actions against those involved, warning that any delay could lead to serious loss of life and disruption of public order. A copy of the complaint has also been submitted to the Superintendent of Police, Kangpopi District. Manipur Staff Selection Commission MSSC Chairperson T. Ranjit today assured that the Commission is fully committed to curbing corruptions and ensuring a fair and transparent recruitment process for government jobs. Speaking to media persons at MSSC office in Imphal West DC Complex, Lumphel, Ranjit said the commission was constituted under Manipur Staff Selection Commission Act 2022 and is entrusted with the recruitment of Group C and Group D posts in the state. He informed that the commission has recently issued a notification for the recruitment of 10 multitasking staffed MTS posts at MSSC office, adding that detailed information is available on the commission's official website. Ranjit assured that the recruitment examination will be conducted through a computer-based test CBT in a fair and transparent manner. Appealing to candidates and their parents to cooperate with the commission, he warned against rumors related to recruitment and urged the public to approach the commission directly for any clarification or queries.
Asing merit based with the Sapra, Lam to Kalaga, commission minor to the line that the patient it is very difficult to establish a new office because without the help of everyone, we from the commission side seek the cooperations and the support, suggestion, anything from the maybe from the media. I think it will be public. We have any kind of session job. We always welcome from the public, and for this exam, with all your cooperation, we will be able to conduct this exam smoothly in free and fair the best lot on very basis that way.
Rajya Sabha MP Lesimbas Najauba expressed concern over the increasing incident of heart-related ailments, including heart attack, among the younger population in the northeast. He highlighted the urgent need for focused research to understand the underlying causes of these alarming trends. MP Lesimbas Najauba met the remark during a function marking 10 years of cardiac health care services by Sky Hospital and Research Centre Imphal, held at the Imperial Hall of Classic Grande in Chingmirong today. Addressing the gathering, he emphasized the importance of in-depth studies on the rising prevalence of heart diseases among youth in the region. He also lauded Sky Hospital's contribution, noting that it has successfully treated numerous cardiac patients and has earned recognition as one of the leading healthcare centers in Northeast India for heart care. Sky Hospital Chairman Dr. Shyam Kishore Ladikyingbam, Fortis Hospital, Noida Chairman Dr. Ajay Kaul, doctors and staff of Sky Hospital attended the event, among others.
Sky Hospital se ekoi lai ba Manipur amsung Northeast praja sing edu gumba shona tharpa ekoi me amu kanbina ba du gumba ekoi gi dari haga dar lai shangama maduda lai ba doctor mayam expert mayam nurse mayam staff mayam dula lai shangdu lai ba mandir du manuda lai ba shona mane lokje notice me jo youth amongst the youth the problem of heart problem is increasing now. See oibi aba bagi kari haga dar reason but maybe the see factors kari oibi youth sing sida yamna heart ki hoji problem dai basi bagi genetically oigadra ai dikhangde environmental oigadra order ta kai no koi systems a shoiba levde no factor oigadra masi koi thido ko musta adu masi da khare hena focus koi to wi adu khare ka hena to hon jani badini.
India today observed the 78th Army Day, honoring soldiers' role in safeguarding democracy and territorial integrity of the country. The day commemorates the appointment of Field Marshal K.M. Karyappa as the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army in 1949. On the occasion, President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan and Prime Minister Narendra Modi extend warm greeting to Indian Army personnel, veterans and their families in a social media message. President Draupadi Murmu said the Indian Army stands firm in safeguarding the nation's unity, sovereignty and integrity. She highlighted the Army's vital role in defending the border and providing timely assistance during disasters and humanitarian crisis, adding that the soldiers' unwavering nation-first spirit continues to inspire every Indian. Vice President Radhakrishnan paid tribute to the courage, discipline and supreme sacrifice of the army personnel, saying the nation honors their selfless service and remembers with gratitude those who laid down their lives in the line of duty. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the Indian Army symbolizes bravery and resolute commitment, noting that its dedication and sense of duty inspire confidence and pride across the country. 6th India Reserve Battalion IRB Commandant and Special Commando Unit SP Dr. Sarangthem Ibomcha has been named among the list of recipient of a Chief of Army Staff Commendations Award 2026. The announcement came in connection to Army Day 2026 and Dr. Ibomcha named was listed in the serial number 696 of the recipient list. Under the state government's ongoing war on drug campaign, a combined team of security forces, forest department and an executive magistrate illegal poppy plantation in the Kamjong district yesterday. According to police report, they destroyed around 15 acres of poppy cultivation at the Lungfu Hill range under Fungyard police station during the operation. Several temporary structures at the site were also set on fire, and items used for poppy cultivations were recovered and destroyed. As part of the war on drugs campaign, security forces arrested one person with 220 cases of heroin from the Lamjang village under Churachandpur police station, Churachandpur district on January 13th. According to police report, arrested person is 32-year-old P.K. Sektak of Piern Sonmund, Churachandpur district. Security forces also seized one four-wheeler Bolero bearing registration number MZ01Z1142 from his possession. Manipur police also arrested one suspected drug dealer, one with over 84 grams of methadone on January 13th. Arrested person is 54-year-old Mohammad Farijuddin of Sangayumpham Part 2, Lokhong Part under Thobal Police Station, Thobal. He was arrested from his residence. Former Manipur Legislative Assembly Deputy Speaker, ex-Finance Minister and former MLA of Konthaujam Assembly Constituency, Henamd Lokend passed away late last night following an illness. He was 94. Lokend breathed his last at his residence in Konthaujam. He was elected to Manipur Legislative Assembly in the year 1980 Assembly election on a Congress ticket and later served as Deputy Speaker of the House. During his long political career, Lokend held several important ministerial portfolio, including Minister of State of Education, Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Minister and Finance Minister of Manipur. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the closing ceremony of week-long workshop and discussion on the rules and guidelines of the Lai Harauba organized by Sanamahi Temple Board. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Free Gynecology Camp January tha asi Cervical Cancer Awareness Month tabaga iroinana Siza Urban OPD Kaisampatna lakadoriba January tang 12 dagi 18 phawba ayuk pung 8 dagi ama phawba Free Gynecology Camp pangthokjagadauri. Free gynecology consultation, free ultrasound screening loinana investigations and procedures singda 10% concession su pizagadauri. Akupa marol ki damak pizariba number asida paw phawiro.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Week-long workshop and discussion on the rules and guidelines of Lai Harauba organized by Sanamahi Temple Board under the aegis of Art and Culture Department concluded today at Langingtho Sanamahi Temple, Haying Khongbald. Speaking at the closing ceremony, Board Member Secretary Maishnam Sivadatta Luwang said the workshop served as an important platform to deliberate on the elements, traditions and cultural significance of the Lai Harauba rituals, an integral part of Meitei society since ancient time. He informed that over 70 Meitei priestesses registered with the board took part in the program. Sivadatta stressed that Lai Harauba rituals should be performed only with the approval of Sanamahi Temple Board and in strict adherence to age-old tradition. He also revealed that preparations are underway to publish a book on the rituals and traditions of Meitei Lai Harauba ahead of Sanamahi Cheng Haiba ritual, scheduled to be held on the full moon day of the Meitei lunar month of Inga. Art and Culture Joint Director M. Mirnashri, LSTB Vice President Vidyabati Senjam, board member and other dignitaries attended the closing ceremony.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯛꯇꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯅꯥꯠ ꯂꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯂꯝꯗꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯟꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯟꯃꯤ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯏ ꯂꯥꯟꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯇꯉꯥꯏ ꯐꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯏꯒ ꯃꯤꯒ ꯇꯥꯏꯅꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯦꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯃꯥꯏꯕꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯏꯕꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯪꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯍꯥꯞꯇꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧ ꯁꯅꯥꯃꯍꯤ ꯇꯦꯝꯄꯜ ꯕꯣꯔꯗꯀꯤ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯐꯤꯔꯦꯞ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ ꯆꯟꯅꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯛꯁꯣꯞ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯏ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯕꯒ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯣꯟ ꯌꯥꯎꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯊꯨꯕꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯏꯉꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯅꯤꯟ ꯁꯅꯥꯃꯍꯤ ꯆꯦꯡ ꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯏꯉꯥꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯡ ꯍꯩꯕ ꯅꯪꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯗꯩꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣいꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯒꯦ.
Scientist from Manipur, Dr. Martina Pukhrambam has achieved a major milestone in high-altitude bovine genomics by developing India's first SHAL4 Yak HD SNP chip and assembling the country's first chromosome-level whole genome sequence of the Indian yak. The breakthrough was launched by Union Minister Sivraj Singh Chauhan at the Animal Breed Registration Certificate and Breed Conservation Award ceremony held at ICAR New Delhi on January 14. The development is expected to play a crucial role in the sustainable management and conservation of Indian yak in the Trans-Himalayan region. A gold medalist in Bachelor in Veterinary Sciences and a silver medalist in PhD in Animal Genetics and Breeding. Dr. Martina is currently serving as a scientist at ICAR National Research Center on Yak Dirang. A social service camp was organized today in Wangoi Assembly Constituency, Imphal West District, with the aim to maintaining cleanliness and transforming the constituency into a plastic-free zone. The camp was led by Wangoi MLA KH Lokind. Speaking on the sideline, MLA Lokind said the initiative focused on ensuring cleanliness in every locality and promoting a plastic-free environment. He added that the campaign will be conducted monthly. Notably, women residents of the constituency actively participated in the cleanliness drive launched today.
Manipur mafau khudimakta sigumba khoi amot akai laiba yam phajaba clean village ama yamna saiba tare adugumba khoi modern village ama yengbade mina yam phajaba haibisdi miyamgi yengbam moi madugumba phajaba khungang village ama gohenamagi pandamni adu luna nana laiba khoigi amdam sida khoigi imai bel sing praja sing si khoi nipum khudimak sing si gyan tamina na bhab tamina na ba adugi demakta khoi ngasi adugi wakhal londa khoi ngasi sigumba social service si khoigi imai bel yam maru hoina aduga club ki silinau sing si pullaga ai punna hudo mina bani asi matungdala khoi laiba khungang khoi makai khudimukta su khoi sigumba Manipur si yamna laijedragu su khoi waraga su khoi luna nana laiba haiba khungang amu wai jai wafam se ina.
In action to Drivers' Day, Manipur Drivers Association extended relief provisions including food items to drivers and transporters operating along National Highway number 39 and National Highway number 2. Speaking in connection to the initiative, MDA General Secretary Sanjay Ketrimayum remarked that the relief provisions including food items, drinking water and towels were provided to drivers who could not join the Drivers' Day observance held yesterday. He also revealed that the association will continue to initiative for the next few days.
Manipur Drivers Association na lisang sikna pangtok sa laksaba Manipur Drivers Day haiba numito kontraka tare suba koina pangtok sikiba dugi makhatara poina soro paring asida Drivers Day haisi khanga su ngasagi yawbang ngamhoksadaba khoi drivers singi mapamda akoina ngarang pangtok sikiba gi makhatara poina sana thangna khara tangai padana mai mitu mating pakjaramani.
Program on Ayushman Bharat Distilled Mission and Ayushman Bharat Health Account was held at Manipur College today. The program was jointly organized by Ayushman Bharat Distilled Mission Manipur, IQAC Manipur College and College Development Council Manipur University. Speaking on the sideline of the event, ABDM State Project Manager Thaunaujam Bonbihari said the Sensitization program was aimed at facilitating healthcare service to public through a digital platform. He explained that ABHA is a unique digital identifier and a personal health record viewer application that enable individuals to securely assess and manage their health records, and this will enhance healthcare service delivery.
High program si district mangagi Imphal East, Imphal West, Ukrul, Kangpokpi, Senapati. District manga sida leiba Manipur University de affiliate to college singi oza singna saruk yarakanda hairiba abhazigi kana base ekoi college da muk osagai sin hallaga mayam da share to runaba aduna hairiba Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission sida abhazigi kana ba masin ana layeng da kamaina laitho halik adu karium matam da koi na queue sang na hospital like token lo na queue lepasi se hojik tek aina leiba yumda natraga office ta phamaga for example rims ki zenems ki token lo base ai yumda ge dum ai mobile le lo raga laksa ba yar yum gi ka ta phamaga siguma digital oiba abhagi kana basi lomina si habigi awareness to mayam de pisabani.
Kangpokpi DC Mahesh Chaudhary today chaired a coordinating meeting with district-level officials to review preparation for the 77th Republic Day celebration. The meeting held at the DC Conference Hall to focus on the planning and assigning responsibilities for the event scheduled at Brigadier Thomas Ground. Officials were urged to extend full cooperation to ensure smooth and successful conduct of the celebration. ADC, ADM, Soghomgam Baite as DO, Island Land Singset as DO, Champhai, Laminlald Simte, ASP, LNO, Kamko Hau, and other district-level officials attended the meeting. As part of National Road Safety Month 2026 under the theme the Suraksha Jeevan Raksha, Kangpokpi DC Mahesh Chaudhary flagged off a road safety awareness rally from the DC Mini Secretariat Complex, Kangpokpi today. District Transport Officer Mohammed D. Wahidur Rahman stressed the need for collective responsibilities and the strict adherence to traffic rules to prevent accident and save lives. He informed that the Transport Department has lined up the awareness and enforcement activities across the district, including programmers in schools and colleges, interventions in the high-risk zones, safe systemed workshop and stakeholders engagement initiative such as training and eye check-up camps. Caesar Hospital and Research Institute Private Limited and Chandong New Committee organized a one-day free mega medical camp at Chadong New Kamjong district today. A team of specialists from dermatology, gynecology, orthopedics, ENT, general surgery, medicine, and ophthalmology provided free consultation to 113 patients. The camp also includes blood pressure measurements and blood sugar tests. Official sashing ceremony for Rubaru Mr. Manipur 2026 finalists was held today at Hotel Octavia in Kuyatong, Thangmaiband, marking a key milestone ahead of the prestigious pageant. Finalists received their sash from the organizing team in the presence of Board of Advisory and Director of Rubaru Mr. Manipur, Banner Lanamai Jams, State Director of Rubaru Mr. Manipur, Arvind Tonjam, So-Director and Personality Grooming Mentor, Strela Thonaujam, and fashion enthusiasts. Grand Finals is scheduled for Sunday, January 18th at the Imperial Hall of Classic Grande in Chingmairong. International acclaimed Nirvana tribute band will perform live at YAC Ground Yaskul Imphal on January 16th as part of the concert titled Festival of Nonghind, organized by Giving Tree by Eventus and Paybet Design. At the press conference held today at Giving Tree campus, Sangaipuro, band members John Paul O'Connor, Bradley James Ratcliffe and Reka Edwards said the show will feature around 20 popular Nirvana songs. Frontman O'Connor said the band was formed in tribute to late Kurt Cobain and expressed excitement about performing in Manipur. The band arrived in Imphal yesterday and is set to deliver an electrifying performance. Now moving on to international news. Iran has extended the closure of its airspace to commercial flights amid escalating tensions with the United States following a violent crackdown on nationwide protests. Tehran gave no reason for the continued shutdown, even as officials signaled swift trials and possible execution for detained protesters. Right groups says at least 2,615 people have been killed so far. Iran has warned of retaliation if the US or Israel intervenes. Amid rising regional tension, the United States issued a security advisory for some personnel at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, which hosts about 10,000 US troops. Qatar said the limited drawdown was a precautionary measure. President Donald Trump said Washington may consider military action if the crackdown continues, while Iran warned that US base is and the reason could be targeted. India has advised its nationals to avoid travel to Iran and urged those there to return by available flights and called for restraint and growth across West Asia. United States has announced a pause on immigrant visa processing for nationals of 75 countries, including Pakistan and Bangladesh. In a statement, the U.S. State Department said migrants from these countries were found to rely on the public welfare and unacceptably high rates, often becoming a burden on the American public after arrival. The suspension will remain in effect until the U.S. government is satisfied that new immigrants will not place financial strain on the public resources. The decision follows remark by President Donald Trump, who said no country can afford to accept millions of people while bearing the cost of their education and healthcare. He also announced that the U.S. administration will stop funding sanctuary cities from the 1st of next month. Elon Musk's AI modeled Grok will no longer allow users to edit images of real people into revealing or sexualized content amid growing global concern over AI deepfakes. The restrictions applies to all users, including paid subscribers, and was announced on Twitter shortly after California's top prosecutors began probing AI-generated sexualized image, including those involving children. Twitter said attempts to create such content will be blocked in line with local laws. Grok will still permit an SFW edits of imaginary adults but not real individuals. The move followed bans in Malaysia and Indonesia and criticism from the UK authorities, including Ofcom. Experts, however, continue to question how effectively the platform will enforce the new rules. Now the news from the world of sports. Manipur win 3 golds, 2 bronze and 2 silver medals at the ongoing 69th National School Games hosted by Department of Youth Affairs and Sports Manipur under the aegis of School Games Federation of India in Indian round girl 15th event held at RCC Grand Kumalampak Sports Complex today. Manipur clinched gold medal, also winning a silver in the Indian round boys team event. In the Indian round mixed team, Manipur bagged another gold, while in the 40-meter Indian round individuals boys event, Manipur's Huidrom Rupachandra clinched gold medals and Y. Jackson won a silver medal. In the Indian round 30-meter individuals girls event, Manipur's H. Roshi clinched a bronze, Y. Jackson bagged a bronze. In Indian round 30-meter individual boys event, a total of 563 players from 30 places across India are competing in the National Schools Games that will continue till January 18. 102 boys and 82 girls participated in Indian round archery event. 93 boys and 79 girls competed in compound round, and 106 boys and 101 girls participated in the recurve round. The next event of compound round will be held tomorrow. Preparations are underway for semi-final matches of the 22nd Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament. In the fourth quarter-final match played today at Langtabal Public Ground, YWC Langtabal defeated SUSVS Sagolband by 6 wickets. YWC Langtabal's all-rounder Tej Kumar became man of the match. 21 teams competed in the league round matches in the 4 different groups in the tournament, and the Veteran Cricket Association in the first semi-final match of the tournament, the CM DC Thongju will play against Race Nagamapal on January 18. Member India senior women's football team left for Turkey today, where they will play 3 international friendly matches against Turkish clubs on January 18, 21 and 24. The squad includes 9 players from Manipur: Ilangbam the Panthoi Chanu, Babina Laishram, Sweetie Ngangbam, the Silky Heman, Nirmala Fanjobam, Sharita Yumnam, Martina Tokchom, the Grace Dangmei and Landa Komserto. The team has been trained at the Gurugram in preparation for AFC Women's Asia Cup Australia 2026. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Pathway MLA S. Kunji Kishore says popular government is likely to be formed in Manipur before January 26th. New Chief Minister to be decided by Centre's High Command. Fox Manipur Acting President B. M. Yaima Shah laments only few left to defend Manipur from fragmentation attempts by vested groups. Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba urges people and elected MLAs to collectively demand Centre to identify illegal immigrants before conducting census in Manipur. Manipur CEO teamed to participate in the India International Conference on Democracy and Election Management in New Delhi. Conference aims to strengthen democratic institutions globally. During Naga Village Authority lodged a formal complaint at the Gamnom Saparmaina police station alleging armed intimidation, vandalism and death threat by KNF cadres under suspension of operations. Manipur Staff Selection Commission Chairperson T. Ranjit asserts Commissions is fully committed to curbing corruptions and ensure fair and transparent recruitment process for government jobs. Rajya Sabha MP Laisimbasna Jawboy expressed concern over rising incidents of heart-related ailments among younger population in the northeast and urges doctors to focus research to understand the underlying causes. And India observed 78th Army Day honoring soldiers' role in safeguarding democracy and nation's territorial integrity. President, Vice President and the Prime Minister extend warm greeting to Indian Army personnel, veterans and their families. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Awava Fungdok Java, Imphal ki Kai Shamthong Ahantiam Laikai Degi Lion, Dr.